Welcome to another edition of From the Desk of Dr. Ron. I welcome you from all over. I look forward to meeting with you guys each and every Saturday. And when we do this show, we're generally answering questions that come to me. And today's question is dealing with health. So I look forward to answering that question. I want to encourage everybody to go over to my website, ask-dr-ron.com. When you get over there, please support all of my advertisers and my sponsors. Without them, I would not be able to do what I do, and I thank them and I appreciate them. And I just want to encourage you to go over and check them out, see what they do. Click on all of the banner ads, and it'll take you directly to their website, and you'll be able to check out what they do. As always, I like to give a shout out when I go on any of my shows. I love to give a shout out to all of the healthcare professionals that are on the front line keeping our loved ones alive. They're heroes in my book, and I like to applaud them, let them know that somebody is thinking about them and praying for them with the work that they do. And also like to give a shout out to my spiritual mentor, Dr. Lloyd Michael Hunt. He has been with me for over 30 plus years, and I tell you, that's not an easy job hanging with me for over 30 years. Okay, so that being said, let's move along. Um, the question of health. And now, first of all, let me tell you all, I am not an MD. My doctorate is in philosophy. I have a PhD, and I also have many credentials in holistic medicine. Okay, so I study the science of herbs and medicines other than what doctors prescribe, because medical doctors do not believe in what we call Eastern medicine. Okay, that says there's no clinical proof that these things work. Well, there are many people that will tell you that yes, Eastern medicine works. Okay, I want to first, like I always do at the top of every show, I want to talk about the pandemic. Okay, we have germs, no matter what you call it, the flu, whether you call it a deadly virus or bacteria, whatever you call it, people are dying from it. And one of the things that I want to address when it comes to dealing with your health and this virus is that it takes simple steps to keep yourself protected. So it makes no difference what you believe in or what you don't believe in. If you take simple steps, you can protect yourself from being sick. Nobody wants to be sick on purpose. But if you take some simple steps, some of those simple steps are just wearing a mask when you go out in public. If you're going to be around people that are not in your circle on a regular basis, just wear the mask. It doesn't hurt to wear the mask. Keep your hands clean, which is something that we should do on a regular basis anyway. Okay? So keep your hands clean and keep your distance. If this is not, if there's a person that is not in your normal circle that you come in contact with on a regular basis, then you don't want to get their germs mixed with your germs and cause something bad to happen. Because everybody has germs anyway, but it's just to what degree of germs that they have that can cause you to get sick. So you have to protect yourself, be extra cautious, especially at a time like this. Now, I want to address the African American, black, brown population, okay? Because we have issues with going to the doctor and having tests done to test ourselves to find out what would be some of the problems that we can have. And a simple blood test can tell you some of the things that could be wrong with you. If you take blood tests regularly, then you can determine whether or not you're on the verge of being diabetic, on the verge of being high blood pressure. And these are some of the things that will cause the quality of life that you have now to be shortened. So I encourage people to please go get blood tests. They make it very easy now to get a primary physician, thanks to what they call Obamacare. Everybody that is a citizen in the United States, they want you to have health care insurance so that you can go get yourselves checked out and go do the necessary steps to want to continue to live a long and healthy life. Even if you find out that you're on the verge of having high blood pressure, you can make some simple dietary changes that will allow you to have a healthy life and a good quality of life. See, we do things to ourselves that can deteriorate the quality of life that we have. I've had several friends, in my life that they allowed their health to deteriorate to the point where they didn't even want to be alive anymore. And that's a real poor quality of life. And diabetes is one of the things that took him out of here. Business partner of mine, and he just got depressed, and he just didn't care about what he ate. And the fact that he did not care about what he ate caused him to have a very poor quality of life. And got to the point where they had to amputate first one foot, one leg up to the knee, then they amputated the other leg up to the knee. And after that, he just didn't care about life. He couldn't do anything that he used to do. So he just gave up. And that's what I mean by quality of life. When you get to a point when you start losing limbs, you start losing toes and feet and fingers, things like that, take away from the quality of life. And you don't have to do that. Some simple tests, go do some blood work. I encourage everybody to do it, but I'm specifically speaking to my African American family, my black family, my brown family, whatever characteristic title that you go by, nationality that you identify with. Go get some work done. Go get some tests done to find out what it is that you need to improve on. When we're young, we don't think that, that things can catch up with us and do us any harm. And we carry that Superman mentality over into adulthood. And especially men, because we did sports and we did things that, made us feel invincible. We could drink all night and get up and go to punch a clock the next day. Yeah, we used to do some things like that. Well, those type of things can eventually catch up with your health. And I encourage you to don't think that those things cannot take a toll on your body. Kidney failure, liver failure, all those things, organ damage, because you have done so many things with your body that your body could not repair itself. Now, let me say this. The human body is so unique that it can repair itself if you give it an opportunity to repair itself. Sometimes you got to help it. Sometimes you got to add things to your regimen and your routine that will allow your body to say, oh, we're in this together. Well, since he's going to try to help, let's just do some things to repair this, fix this. Don't let this completely crap out. And your body will do that. Your body doesn't ask permission, it just does it. So you got to help it sometimes by putting good fuel in your body to help it do what is necessary for it to do. Now, I'm going to address the faith people right now because, there's a population of people that believe that by faith, that they don't never have to worry about any illnesses or sicknesses or anything. Well, that's not necessarily true. because, you know, in that same faith doctrine that you read, it also says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. So if you don't take the time to find out what your illnesses or potential illnesses are, it could lead onto you perishing. You know, I look back over the last couple of years and I look at all the faith leaders that are not with us anymore. And, you know, it's sad because many of them were very vocal and very out in the open by saying that they believe their faith was going to bring them through that serious pandemic and germs and disease that were airborne, invisible. Nobody could see. And now they're not here anymore. And on their deathbed, they were like, man, I wish I would have heeded the warnings and the cautions that were presented to us on this. This is science. Science and faith do work together. I know some people don't believe that, but they do. And you need to understand the science in order to be able to keep your faith working by believing that, okay, this is knowledge that can help me. Okay. Let's talk about health. You know, mental health. Mental health is also an issue that we struggle with in the community. The African American, the black, the brown, whatever you identify with. We have mental issues that we need to address. We need to keep our mental faculties evaluated just like we need our physical, you know, body evaluated. You know, sometimes we have stresses about bills. Sometimes we have stresses about our loved ones. Sometimes we have stresses about our children, you know, and those things make wear and tear on your mind and your body. You know, on the streets, they have a saying that says stress bust pipes. Well, it does. If you allow a load in your mental, you know, you can definitely cause yourself to have some type of mental breakdown where you're not having a good quality of life. And all the things that I'm talking about, you know, affect quality of life. You know, there are people that are walking around and that they are undiagnosed with mental conditions. And sometimes there are medicines or herbal supplements or different variety of things that you can do to help you with those conditions that you're having, but you need to be aware of them. You need to know you got them so that you can do something about it. Okay, so I addressed some things and some demographics of people. So what do I suggest that could be a fix for some of the things that we talked about? The first thing I want to suggest is that, you know, many of us walk around dehydrated. We don't take in enough water. And dehydration can cause a very serious problem for our physical body. So I encourage everybody, especially females. Females have a tendency to be dehydrated more than men, but dehydration can definitely cause a problem. If you drink more water than you do now, most people don't drink enough. If you drink more water than you do now, your body will have an opportunity to flush your organs and give them an opportunity to get toxins out of them and give them an opportunity to work more efficiently. So the first thing that I want to suggest that everybody drink more water. Now you can do alkaline water, you can drink water, filtered water with lemon in it to help increase hydration in your body. Now I got to give you this warning. I can remember some years ago, you know, listening to the local news, and you would hear a news flash come across. Oh, by the way, you need to boil your water. before you cook or drink with any part of the water that's coming out of your faucet. So no matter where you live, we don't know whether the filtration plants are doing their job or not. And sometimes they don't tell us that we need to have caution or need to be afraid of what's going on with the water in your area. So if you have a filtered system of some type, I encourage you to drink filtered water, cook with filtered water. Make sure that the water that you're taking in is not going to do you more harm than the water that's coming out the faucet and you don't know what the condition of it is. So be careful with just plain old faucet water. Now, some towns, they do tests on a regular basis and they say the water is suitable to drink, suitable to cook, suitable to wash. But I've been to foreign countries where they tell you, do not brush your teeth with the water in the faucet. When you taking a shower, just take a shower. Don't use the water to drink, okay? So, and I know that in the United States, we are pretty on point when it comes to dealing with the water, but I encourage you to make sure that you know for a fact that the water that you're drinking is at least filtered water. Number two, a fix. I would encourage everybody to take a vitamin C supplement. A vitamin C supplement, and I'm not talking about orange juice, okay? I'm talking about a supplement. I take on a regular basis, on a daily basis, no less than 3,000 to 4,000 milligrams of vitamin C per day. And the reason I do that, because vitamin C is a water soluble. That means everything that my body does not use, I'm going to urinate it out. I'm going to pee it out. I'm going to go to the bathroom, but everything that my body needs is going to use. And by using my vitamin C, that brings my immune system up to a level where it has the ability to be able to fight off any airborne or any contaminants that I might come in contact with on a higher level. And if I'm like this time of year where it's spring and, my sinuses start to act up, because I'm old, my sinuses act up, I increase my vitamin C to 6,000 milligrams per day. Well, some people might say that's too much. Well, if my body needs it, then it's not too much. And I don't have a problem going to the bathroom, urinating it out, because I want my body to have all the opportunity that it can have to increase my immune system to fight off anything that can come to hurt me or do me harm. Okay. And last but not least, we here in America have a problem that most people don't address on a regular basis. It's called constipation. And especially for women, because women don't think it's cute to poop. Okay. They think going to the bathroom, oh no, that's not ladylike. Well, going to the bathroom on a regular basis, getting all of the impurities that's in your body out is the best thing you can do. Your going to the bathroom keeps your sewer system clean. See, your body got a sewer system. So going to the bathroom keeps your sewer system clean. So I encourage everybody, male and female, to go to the bathroom more. If you're not going to the bathroom at least once or twice a day and eliminating, you got toxins that are stored in your body that can do you some serious harm. So I encourage everybody on a regular basis, keep your sewer system clean. And then if you are going to the bathroom on a regular basis, it's good to put those electrolytes back in your body to keep your body, working good. So it's just like an automobile. You got to keep the oil changed. You got to keep the oil full. You got to put the right octane of fuel in there so that the car gets you from point A to point B. So if you look at your body the same way, you will definitely be able to get from point A to point B. So that's my show for today. I hope I answered the questions about dealing with your health, improving your health, understanding we got issues. We scared to find out what those issues are. And sticking your head in the sand is not a good thing, because those issues are not going to go away. They're still going to be there. You're doing your body a disservice. I personally, want to live to be an older person where I can enjoy and tell my stories to my grandkids. I remember the time. I remember the time. So I look forward to doing all the things and more of them that I talked to you about on today. So I hope you take some of these things to heart. Some of these things might not apply to you, but then some of them do. So take what does apply to you and make yourself a healthier person. Pass the information on. Share it with somebody. Ask them, are you drinking enough water today? Have you been to the bathroom today? I remember when we was a kid, you know, um, we used to go to my mother and say, oh, I don't feel too good. My stomach is upset. And she would go to the cabinet and get some of that castor oil out. And then she would give us, a spoonful of that, or, cod liver oil. Somebody's oil she was going to give to us if we had an upset stomach. And I promise you, we wasn't sick no more, okay? We got rid of whatever was ailing us, and it wasn't too long before it came out in the end, okay? So I encourage you to do the same thing for yourself. Some of those old practices are still necessary today to ensure a quality of life. Well, that's my segment for this week. I want to encourage you to join me on tomorrow. I will be doing a Black History Moment, which you need to tune in tomorrow on Facebook and check out my Black History Moment. Also, I want you to check out my show on each and every Tuesday, live on Facebook, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I have a guest, and we will be talking about their specialty and expertise. That's each and every Tuesday. Also, join me on each and every Thursday on Facebook and YouTube Live on Street News Now, Six Guys and You, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is a great show. You do not want to miss a minute of it. And I tell you, it is, man, getting bigger and bigger and better and better. Also, I want to put this information up there for those that want to make contributions. Please do so. Thank you for all those that have made contributions in the past. Thank you. I appreciate. Please go over to my website, ask-dr-ron.com. Please support all of my advertisers. Go all the way up to the top. You'll see all my social media tabs. Please subscribe, like, and share. Please tell somebody about this show. Send it around. Please subscribe. I need your support. Subscribe. I'm trying to build up a bigger and better YouTube following, and I appreciate all of you. You be safe. Please take the words to heed. And man, let's live. Let's live. Live a good quality of life.